Hey guys, Becky Thames here, and in this video I'm going to share with you how you can find products to sell on Amazon. So what I've done is what I want you to think about. I want you to think about some type of hobby. So let's say that it could be golf, woodworking, bird watching, gun collecting. I don't care what it is, any type of hobby. If you're a farmer, like chicken farmer, surfer, cross stitcher, whatever you are. And then I want you to think of that hobby and then think of the person that does it. So add like a ER on the end: golfer, cross stitcher, surfer. Or if it doesn't have, if you can't add an ER, you can add like a let me see, something like musician. That would be another one. I was trying to think of a word like musician, golfer. So let's just pick a hobby. We're going to say that our hobby that we're going to look for is woodworker. So we're going to type into Amazon woodworker and just hit enter. So what I'm sharing with you right now is how you can find products to sell on Amazon without using any type of software. So we're just looking at woodworker right now. And you can see that this is a sponsored ad. So we don't want to click on anything sponsored, because if we were to click here, then that would charge that seller. So we don't want to do that. Here is another sponsored ad. So before I even start anything, the first thing I want to do is we want to go over here to see all 35 departments, because we want to, if we keep where we're at now, we're going to see things like shirts and cups and things like that. But I want you, as a brand new seller on Amazon, I want you to be able to sell in a category that you can sell in. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose home and kitchen, because that is not a gated category. So what we did, we typed in woodworker, and we're on Amazon. We went to home and kitchen, and now we're just going to kind of scroll down through this. And we're going to look for things. Now you can, if you want to, you can, further identify it by price. I'm going to do that. I want to look at items that are $25 to $50. Now the reason that I did that is because I want to make sure when I find my product to import that there will be enough margin that I can make a profit and have higher margins when I'm selling the item on Amazon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to kind of go through each of these products and tell you why I would look at them and why I would not. So here is a woodworking project kit, a paring knife, blank, hidden tang, Japanese premium. So that may be something to look at. However, I want you to preface this by thinking, as we're scrolling through these products, can I advertise this product on Facebook? And that's what I want you to be the judge of the items that you choose. Can I advertise this product on Facebook? And the way that you can do that, just keep that in the back of your mind, because in the long term, we want to be able to advertise the products that we choose. So we're just going to keep scrolling down here. Now these are pillows. They're really cool, but they're big and bulky, right? So we're going to kind of look for items that we can put in a shoebox. We're going to say, some people are like, what if I have a large foot? Okay, a larger shoebox. And the reason that we're doing that is so that we can pick items that will have cheaper shipping to get to the United States. Now, I didn't plan any of this out, so this is literally what I do when I'm looking for my products to sell on Amazon. I know sometimes in the past, I've watched other sellers and they're like, oh, here's the product. Guys, it does not work like that. It will take some time, and we may find a product and we may not. But what you're going to look and learn in this video is my thought process behind each of these products. So here are some General Finishes Gel Stain. This has 3,410 reviews. That's way too many reviews for us to compete with, so automatically I go to the next item. And there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just like looking for products. I'm going to go to page 2. And when I'm on page 2, I'm just kind of scrolling through. And basically what we're seeing here are like tapestries and wooden products, whereas we would like to look more at the tools. So here's something, a Reva Shelf Heavy Duty Door Mount Kit. It's ranked 5,659. Now this one is sold by Amazon, but look how small those are. Those would fit in a shoebox. But what I like to do right off the bat, because you know a lot of people are doing the exact same thing that I'm teaching you, I want you to go up here in this URL, and right here where it says page equals 2, we're going to change that to page equals, like, you could pick a number. We'll say 24, and then hit return. And that's going to get us out of competition, because you see here there's over 4,000 results for where we are. So once again, we're just going to scroll down and see like what we can find. Here's a manual, Mommy and Me kitchen apron set, Queen Bee and Busy Bee. So that is something like Mommy and Me's, they work really, really good together if you wanted to look at aprons. But once again, we're going to keep the thought process of, can I put this on Facebook? What is the stop scroll factor? If I'm scrolling through Facebook, will this stop me and say, oh, what is that? You know, like this is a toilet paper holder. That there's nothing really cool about that when you're scrolling on Facebook, right? It's not enough to say, oh, what is that? So we're just going to go to page 25 now. And so basically what we're doing is just looking for kind of cool stuff. Okay, here is something that's pretty cool. It's a bread cover kit drawer organizer. Now, I don't know if this Reva Shelf is a brand name or not, so we could definitely pull up brand names. But for right now, I'm just going to keep scrolling until something pops out at me that's a little unique. Okay, this is, these are mini plates. I personally don't like plates because they can break. This is a 4-in-1 wooden puzzle game set. So you could do something with wooden puzzles, but look at this. It has 3 stars and only 6 reviews. So that tells me the quality is not very good in this product. So we can keep scrolling, go to page 26, and you can see how this takes time, guys. It's not something that you can just jump in and have a product by tomorrow. I mean, maybe we might find a product, but maybe we won't either, right? So these are throw blankets. I don't want to do any blankets because they can be heavy and shipping. So, you know, I'm just scrolling through here and nothing is really jumping out at me like, oh, look at this. So what I would do immediately, I would not like spend a lot of time in this category. I would go back and maybe click on new arrivals. You know, what is in the last 30 days that arrived at Amazon? And you can scroll here. So it looks like a lot of these print totes with the different prints on it, maybe like in the handmade category. Oh, this is kind of cool. I am a woodworker. I don't stop when I'm tired. I stop when I'm done. Now, this looks more like a print on demand, but if you look here, it says the rank is not found, and that's because Amazon, or it has not sold on Amazon yet, okay? So we can change any of these criteria that we want when we're searching for items. So let's go back up here to home and kitchen, and let's maybe click on storage and organization, and you're going to see we get a whole different group of products. So these are a bunch of, it looks like print on demand, and what that is you don't actually have this printed until someone purchases it, and then you can print it and send it directly to the customer. So this is just someone that chose the niche of a woodworker. Now, this is kind of cool. This is a creative wood design mug tree. Now, that doesn't fit in a shoebox. These look like they may easily break off. So I wouldn't want to use that as a cool item. Although it looks cool, it may not be. So let's just say we cannot find anything. We're like in a dead end, like stop, right? So we would go back here and click on Amazon Prime. And what that does is it restarts itself all over. So we are back at the very, very beginning of Amazon. So now you can type in a brand new search if you want to. So let's type in something like, let me see. So chickens, like chicken farmer. Let's try that. So chicken farmer. Now, once again, we want to scroll down to the bottom. We want to choose see all 29 departments. And we want to go to a department that we can sell in. So let's automatically go to, let's see, home and garden if that's available. We've got health, household, and baby care. Handmade products. We don't want handmade. Let's look in the everything else category. Now you can see this is more clothing. These are some unpainted wooden handmade Easter eggs. 1 star, so it's handmade too. So we're going to back out of this category. So just hit your back button. And we're going to go back up and we're going to uncheck this. And we're going to choose, I have no clue how we got on pet food from chicken farmers because maybe we checked that brand. So we're going to go back and we're going to click home and kitchen. Okay, so now we are welcome to Cluckingham Palace. It's a sign. Once again, these are sponsored. I don't click on the sponsored ones, so we're just going to scroll past that. Chickens are a really big niche, guys. A lot of people like chicken, everything, right? Some people collect chickens. Here's an apron for collecting eggs. This is kind of cool. So it's a chicken egg collecting and gathering apron for $15.99. Let's just see if we can find it. Here's another one, the Backyard Barnyard 12 pocket soft durable. Now this may be someone actually making this, so let's just click on it and check it out. Do a little bit. I really like what they did here. Look at this. They put a little chicken at the beginning of each one of their bullet points. So it's an egg holding apron. We can scroll down. Looks like there's a lot of egg holding aprons depending on the style and colors that you want. So you definitely have to look and make sure that there's not too much competition, and there's a way that you can differentiate if there's a lot of competition or not. And for this one, because it has all of this competition, I would automatically just click off of it because the price isn't that much. I mean, it's only $15. So let's not waste our time with that much competition, because if not, you're going to be just another Me Too product, right? And we don't want to be another Me Too product. So we're going to keep scrolling down and see what else we come up with. This says, I love my ladies. That's probably more print on demand type items. So let's go and see if we can choose the $25 to $50 range. And then that brings up this. Okay, maybe this is breakable. It may be breakable, so we won't look at that. This looks breakable and hard to package to ship to Amazon, so we won't do that. But look at this one. DNS storage boxes with covers, 10 metal stackable decorative craft photos, keepsake, farmer's market chicken theme for $34.49. Let's check these out. All right, it says metal rectangular storage box. It's 2 decorative metal boxes. They look like they're antique-ish. They're older. The farmhouse country. Fresh eggs, homegrown. These pictures, they're not the best pictures. There's no, well, this one kind of gives the dimensions of the product, but it doesn't actually show the item being used, and that would be a really good thing to do here. You know, if you say that it's a photo keepsake, maybe show it on a bookshelf or somewhere stored so that it so that people can see it, you know, see it how it can be used. So that's what you want to do. But let's look for these. These are kind of cool. Let's look for them. So we're going to call them rustic. Well, let's do. So I'm over on a website called Alibaba.com, and we're just going to write chicken storage boxes and see what we come up with. Okay, we don't see anything right away that pops out at us. So let's immediately go back up and put metal storage boxes and see what we get now. So we can see we have ones like the Red Cross here. We would just keep looking. Sometimes you will find it, sometimes you will not. That's part of this process. That's what I said. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's not. Now, we can spend more time looking for these items. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this is some wire mesh that you can order for $3 to $7. Now, see how I came over here looking for a metal box, and then it was like, oh, squirrel, wire mesh. I wonder if I could sell wire mesh, right? So it can go both ways. You can check back and forth. So what we're doing here is we're just looking for those boxes. So we did not find them. So now we may put something like metal rectangular storage box without the chicken. Let's just try that. Metal rectangular storage box and see what comes up now. Okay, so we're getting closer. So you can have these boxes 70 cents each, and you can have them designed however you want, right? You can have little locks put on them, 10 cents each. You can have them stackable. Let's see if we find those exact ones. You can make a bread box, a recipe box, dog treat box. Let's just look here. See, here's the SOS, US, Great Britain. Here's one with an old-timey lunch box. So basically, you could choose one of these and design it however you want and say, hey, I would like chickens on it. But let's go back and type maybe antique and see if they give us a different version. So now we're back at bread boxes that look kind of antique-ish. Let's go back and take antique off and put rustic, R-U-S-T-I-C, and just look at the items we're finding. So we're finding like rustic looking storage boxes. Here's a shabby chic decorative boxes. So I feel like we're getting warmer and warmer, right? That doesn't mean that we're going to find the exact same item, but we can keep looking. Here's a rustic shot wood tray holder wine. So that's like a shot glass holder. And see how you can quickly get off into another tangent. So what you can do whenever you find items like this is you can say, oh, that looks like a cool item, or it doesn't. But remember I said something about chicken wire? Well, chicken wire would not stop my scroll on Facebook, so I wouldn't look for something like that, right? So whenever you feel like, God, I can't find anything, then you want to go back to Amazon and go back to the drawing board to start over. So you can go back here, and we can go back, you know, right where we were and keep going down. And yes, guys, this takes time, and that's what I wanted to show you in this video. You know, we may find items, we may not. This is really cool. Look at this. This will not stop my scroll on Amazon, but I know there are a lot of people that raise chickens. And so they're looking for egg cartons. Now, these are saying they're made in North America. They're bulk, cheap, blank egg cartons, and they're selling 25 of them for $21.95. So let's just go over here, reset ourselves on Alibaba.com and type in egg carton and see what we come up with. Here they are, 2 cents each. 2 cents. And 25 of them are selling for $21.95. All right, guys, do you see that? Now, do you see how we started with like a woodworker and then we went to a chicken farmer and we found egg cartons? Now, these happen, say they're made in North America. You can find ones made in North America as well if you don't want to import. But, I mean, these have 19 reviews, 4.5 stars, $21.95, 11,557. Now, what I want to caution you on here is this is a 25 pack, and we are under the word chicken farmer. So what that tells me is that this seller that's selling these egg cartons actually targeted the keyword chicken farmer. Because remember, guys, you're not selling these egg cartons. You're selling the keywords that people are searching for to find these products. So what I would do now, because we have a potential product, we found it over here for 2 cents each, and they're selling 25 of them for $21.95. The very first thing I would do is go back and reset myself on Amazon, and I would type in egg carton and hit enter. And as you can see, there's over 2,000 results for an egg carton. Now, what would make my egg carton different from this guy? Look, they're in the first spot under the keywords egg carton, and you look at it and you're like, whoa, I get 25 egg cartons. So this person is ranked for egg carton. Now, none of these others, there's not too much competition, because look at the reviews. They're like 120, 117. They're not that much. But what I want you to look at is what's going to differentiate your egg cartons from someone else's, right? So the first thing I would do is I would look at this one. This is kind of cool right here. A Top Life spiral design metal egg dispenser rack. Let's look that one up. It's $22 over here. Let's see how it can be like squirrel and we're off to something else. But let's look this up. Spiral. Let's look at, what was it called? Egg storage rack. Okay, let's go up here. Reset ourselves on Alibaba and look up egg storage rack. And we get, here's one for $2. It's a little different design. Here's one for $2. Here's one for $1. This one has like 3 loop-de-loops. Let's see how many this one has. This one has 1, 2, 3, and then a bit at the top. So it looks like the one on Amazon is a little bit taller, which is okay. But here's a different kind. Here's one with 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if that's it. It's $6 a unit. It has a round base. And this one has a different kind of base. So we keep scrolling here because we're on a mission to find. All right, these are 50 cents to $5 per unit, selling over here for $22.99. Now, because this is a larger item, it will cost more to ship. And so I just want you to take that into consideration. But see how we just started, you know, we got on egg cartons and then we got off on egg storage racks, and the list goes on and on and on. But let's go back over to the egg cartons, because I want to give you a quick tip in case you don't want to invest in a higher priced item. I mean, you can invest in the 2 cents per item here. But let's look. I mean, you have a lot of competition, right? And there's really nothing to differentiate you on Amazon other than your front picture here. And so this would be a niche that I would personally bundle with something else. So how would we know what to bundle it with? So we need to, oh, this is kind of cool. My pet poops breakfast, and their chicken is their pet, right? So that's kind of cool. What we're doing here is we are looking for, what is this? My fridge brace. Camco RV fridge brace holds food and drinks in place during travel and prevents messy spills. That's kind of cool if you're an RV person, right? And then we could go off on that tangent. But and look how small it is, right? But one thing, the reason I would not look at that is because it's $5.48, and there's not much profit there, right? By the time Amazon gets their 35%-ish, it's not much profit. So let's keep scrolling down. These are kind of cool right here. Crazy, funny, chicken leg, knee-high novelty socks, funny gifts. $8.99. Let's go back over here real quick and see if we can find some. We're going to reset ourselves, and we're going to type chicken leg, funny socks, and see what we find. Look at there, $1.40 a piece, right? Let's see if we can find 50 cents a piece here. And all you have to buy is 100. And they're selling over on Amazon for $8.99, right? See, we've already found another potential item, right? So what I want to do here is I want to click on, let's say, these egg cartons. And Amazon tells you, hey, the person that bought these egg cartons, they bought something else. So we're going to scroll down, and we're going to see that customers also shopped for some paper towels, some recycled paper, some paper food trays, and dispenser napkins, and dry wax deli paper. Okay, that doesn't give me much to go on to bundle with. So I would quickly get off of this one and go pick something else. So let's just go to, let's see here. What is this? 18 count blank egg cartons. This is a different size of an egg carton that you could bundle with that. I actually have one of these. These, me personally, these are like the best egg cookers ever. They're the perfect egg. Every time you just put a little bit of water in the bottom, you cut it on, and it whistles like 7 or 8 minutes later, and they're perfect. And the shell comes off easy and everything. Just a little plug for that because they're very, very good. Let's see here. Oh, he's got it sponsored, so I don't want to click on any sponsored. Let's just go to find one let's go to the next page and find one that's not sponsored. See, all of those are sponsored, so we don't want to do those. This is cute. Eat, Pray, Lay, off of the book Eat, Pray, Love. It's kind of cool. It's like a wooden stamp that says that. So we're kind of just scrolling here. So if you wanted, you could do something like you could include something like a little bonus with your egg cartons. And you could do, let me see, something that I would do. This is fun things to do with egg cartons. So if you wanted, you could design your own ebook with fun things to do with egg cartons and combine this with your egg cartons to give, maybe people are buying them for crafts. Vacation Bible schools are coming up. And so that would be one of my keywords would be, Vacation Bible School craft. Now you're saying, well, Becky, we're selling egg cartons. Yes, but remember, we're selling keywords. So what I'm kind of doing now is I'm looking for an item. Here we go. Here's an egg holder. Let's click on this item, see what it is. This quote unquote is a bad listing. Do not do this type of listing. So it says it's an egg holder. This one's made in Canada. It's printed in the USA. And it's clean, compact, and unbreakable. Now, just a side note, Look right here where it says coglins.com, COGHLANS.com. You could, if you wanted, contact Coglins and see, well, actually, let's go there, COGHLANS.com. COGHLANS.com. So we're at Coglins, and we can look at their products. And here is a wholesale supplier for you called Coglins. And we can look at their gadgets and accessories. They have fire starters, compasses, travel. We can look at their kids stuff. They have playthings for kids. You can look at their 2019 products. They have silicone travel bottles, stainless steel mess kit, silicone handle grip. Let's look at this. It looks like a grip for a pot holder. But see, you can start contacting this particular company now and becoming a wholesaler to sell on Amazon. So you can see how we sat down, we didn't have any idea what we were doing, but this is how you can find products to sell on Amazon. And I get asked these questions all the time. Becky, what in the world can I sell on Amazon? And these are some tips and tricks to share with you on how you can find the perfect product to sell on Amazon. So if you're interested in learning more about selling products on Amazon, then you can contact me and we'll schedule a call, and we'll get on the call and find the best way for you to find products and move forward and find out the next step, what you do after you find your product. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.